Anyone taking AP Human Geography next year is required to pick up their summer assignment in Mr. Savakis' room in H205. Students enrolled in AP Language and Composition next year are asked to stop by Dr. Bompiani Smith's room, H104, this week to pick up the summer assignment.
Students who are taking AP Biology next year should pick up the summer assignment in S110 before leaving for break. Our future readiness set's Just a Waste of Time, Haley Bonenberger tells us the story on free time and how we can start using time effectively.
We, the students of Greater Latrobe, have the option to use these extra seating areas for more than just lunch. But do any of us use the time we have effectively? Greater Latrobe students have the option to schedule a future readiness set in their schedule, whether they use it to do work or just take a break from their classes.
I use my free sets wisely. Like if I have homework the day of, I'll do it. But other than that, sometimes I just want to chill at a table or something. So if I feel like not doing anything, I'll do nothing. But if I have to do something, I'll do it.
Many students do always use their free periods to their best capabilities, but many waste their time with them even if they have things to do.
I think the best thing we could do is to create more spaces for students that are free of distractions, where if they're in a small group or just by themselves, that they can go to and do their work.
Because students may waste their time during free sets, should free sets not be allowed to be scheduled?
Students should schedule free sets because it's like a relaxing period. If you have a lot of stress, you can stress-free here at a table by yourself, go on your phone. And if you have work to do, if you have to take AP classes and you have homework that you don't want to do at home, you're busy, then you can do it during your free set.
With students not using their extra time during the school day effectively, the only thing to think about is how to fix it.
A free set is not used effectively. It's mostly because of distractions of peers or other things going on. So if we could help them find a nice quiet place to study, it would help.
There are many ways to use our time wisely during our future readiness sets, but it's up to us to make that change to be the best version of ourselves. Reporting for WCAT-TV, I'm Haley Bonenberger.
Students have been struggling to afford essentials they need with rising prices. Here is reporter Vince Coletti with the story.
Students in the sophomore grade have been getting cars as we are eligible, but gas prices have people struggling.
According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, in 2016, a gallon of gas was $2.14. Now, in 2024, it is $3.40. Data the Bureau of Economic Analysis released at the end of April indicated that spending outpaced income in March, as it has in 3 of the past 4 months. This presents challenges to student workers.
I have a job and it's a very far drive, probably 20-25 minutes, so gas has really been effective, so that's how it's affected me personally.
If students are struggling, what should jobs do to help out their employees?
Give them a few extra bucks, just a couple extra bucks an hour to help offset gas prices, because a lot of the money that kids make now just goes straight to gas. And
students have had to overwork themselves to be able to keep up with everything, which can be very stressful.
I've had to request more hours so that I could have more money.
Students have said that they struggle to manage everything.
Also with work, not being able to really drive yet, people who have permits and stuff like that, and if their parents aren't willing to pay for gas, it can really affect them because they don't have a lot of money right away off the bat. So
the minimum wage in the U.S. is $7.25 an hour. 1 gallon of gas on average is $4. If gas prices lower or wages raise, students around the country will be able to afford what they want plus these essentials.
As we wrap up the spring sports season, our sports reporters had a chance to sit down and talk to some of the athletes.
This is Peter Zackham. I'm here with Michael Vito, who's on the boys lacrosse team. All right, Michael. What inspired you to play lacrosse?
I think what inspired me to play lacrosse was I would always, just throw in the backyard with my brother whenever I was younger, and I was looking for something to do, and when I figured out that lacrosse was available and something that I could do, I just decided to go with it.
Okay. How did it feel to get your first goal?
It felt great. It was obviously something that I was working towards for about a year and a half now. I was hungry for it, and it was really nice to get that first one and then get the second one right after it.
Yeah, that's good. What is your favorite memory of lacrosse so far?
Definitely just making the playoffs,
Yeah.
beating Moon. That was awesome. It was really, really high energy game. A lot of hype on the sidelines. It was awesome. So if I had a favorite memory, I'd probably say beating Moon.
Oh, that's good. How do you feel that the Lax team made the playoffs for the first time in about 8 years?
It's amazing to be on the team, to be on this team that makes history. That's awesome. Obviously working towards something, accomplishing your goals. This was our main goal from the start of the season. So, it just feels amazing.
That's good. What impacted our improvement on the lacrosse team the most, you think?
I would say the coaching staff, definitely. Getting all these new coaches in here, and they really led to our improvement. They worked to make us better every day. They volunteered their time. We can't thank them enough for that. I think, they wanted us to be the best that we could be, and they really helped us out there a lot.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Reporting for WCAT-TV, I'm Peter Zackham.
Good morning, Wildcat fans. I'm here with Cody Kroll, offensive and defensive lineman for the Greater Latrobe football team. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So, what have you been working on in the off-season to prepare for next season?
As a team, we've all been working in the weight room and on the field to try to get bigger and faster and stronger just for the level of competition that we're going to play at this year. And we're just trying to run plays and do everything we can to just be the best we can by the time the season rolls around.
Yeah, so with the level of competition, you guys are moving from 4A to 5A. What are your thoughts with that?
I think it's definitely going to be a little bit more challenging, but it's not going to be anything that we can't compete with, for sure.
Right. I mean, you guys have played Franklin Regional, Aliquippa, so you guys are prepared.
Yeah, we're going to be good.
Yeah, definitely. So the past 2 years, you guys have made it to the playoffs. How has your mindset changed with winning and making it further?
Instead of just trying to make it to the playoffs, now we're just trying to win the whole thing. That's our thought, is win the whole thing.
Yeah, that's great. So what are your team and individual goals?
Well, of course, as a team, we want to win everything we possibly can. And just as an individual, I would say just however I can help the team do whatever we need to do is anything that is in my power that I want to do.
That's great. Well, thank you, and good luck to you and the team.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys back in the den in August.
Yep.
Reporting for WCAT-TV, I'm Violet Deist.
Any athlete who missed the cross-country meeting should see Coach Simpson in C112 to get information about summer training and the fall season.
Applications are now being accepted for the Leadership Westmoreland Youth Academy from June 17th to the 21st at the Westmoreland Conservation District. This 5-day program is designed to introduce participants to leadership concepts and provide interaction with local business, government, and community leaders. Students currently in grades 9 through 11 are eligible to attend. Please see Mrs. Yetter or your guidance counselor for an application information. Applications are due by June 3rd. There is a $175 tuition fee, which covers meals and materials.
Arch Cutting Tools in Latrobe is looking to fill 2 CNC machine operator positions for any seniors that are looking for full-time employment immediately after graduation. On-the-job training will be provided. Please contact Mrs. Yetter for the details.
Indiana Regional Medical Center is excited to offer a So You Want to Be a Doctor information session for 9th through 12th graders and their families on Wednesday, June 5th at 6:30 p.m. at the IRMC Hospital in Indiana. Join IRMC to learn about the steps to take to become a doctor and get on the correct path early.
Our sports broadcasting students and broadcasting and video production 2 students recently created a podcast. You can watch them on our YouTube channel and on the High Post online.